What's going on? Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Byte for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. Lots of good stuff this week, including Apple's rumored smart speaker. But let's start off with the latest from Apple's recent earnings results. And don't fall asleep, it's actually important. All right, Apple posted a quarterly revenue of $52.9 billion and a net quarterly profit of $11 billion. Apple sold fewer iPhones this quarter, 50.8 million compared to 51.2 million units a year earlier, but iPhone revenue bumped up 1% to 33.2 billion from last year because of the demand for its pricier iPhone 7 Plus. You know, the one that can take pictures like this. Aww. Aww, that's so cute and cuddly. Now, in fact, the iPhone's overall average selling price across all models was $655, up from $642 a year ago. So those rumors of a starting price of $1,000 for the next iPhone 8, that won't scare Apple at all. And yes, we know the 7 Plus with 256 gigs already costs $969 in the US before tax. It's only the fourth time ever iPhone sales have dropped, and Tim Cook even chimed in during the earnings call to say Apple was seeing a pause in purchases of the iPhone that could be attributed to earlier and much more frequent reports about future iPhones. Have you heard of a weekly show that covers iPhone rumors almost every week? Guilty as charged. Now, Mac unit sales rose slightly to 4.2 million compared to 4.03 million, and iPads continue to decline, dropping to 8.92 million units compared to 10.25 a year ago. That would mark the 13th quarter in a row with declining iPad sales. We call that major shrinkage.
I was in the pool! I was in the pool!
Now, we still haven't heard anything about new iPads, and they're way past their normal spring announcement, which lines us up for WWDC. But we could see something entirely new at Apple's developer conference. KGI reports Apple will likely announce an Echo-like speaker with their own Siri, and it will be Apple's first home AI product and will go on sale in the second half of the year. The report says the device will feature excellent sound with 7 tweeters, and a subwoofer will be positioned as a more premium product than the Echo, which also means a premium Apple price tag. Apple leaker Sonny Dixon added that Apple will market it as a Siri AirPlay device that will carry some form of Beats technology. He also says it will take design cues from the Mac Pro and have a concave top with controls and a mesh speaker.
Can't innovate anymore, my ass.
Oh, I had to just throw that one in there because, you know, it will look similar to a product they haven't updated in 3+ years, going on 4. Now, earlier reports from CNET also claimed their Echo-like speaker might include a built-in camera that would make it self-aware and detect who's in the room with facial recognition. And guess who already has a smart speaker with a built-in camera? That's Amazon's Echo Look. Although right now it's being used more to take pictures of your OOTD, that's outfit of the day for the grown-up Apple biters. So, if you have an Echo right now, would you swap it out for an Apple smart speaker? It will definitely have the benefit of the ecosystem, but Apple is super controlling about its partners. It only gave a handful of specific apps Siri integration, and how long has Siri been around? They're just too controlling, while Amazon opened up their platform for everyone and now has over 10,000 skills. That's not in Apple's DNA to be like that, but we'll see how they can bring something more compelling beyond just being a part of the ecosystem. But we all know people are gonna buy it. Now, Merriam-Webster even used Apple fanboys to help describe a new word they just added to the dictionary. That word is sheeple, defined as people who are docile, compliant, or easily influenced, people likened to sheep. Now, it goes on to use a sentence as an example of how to use the word. Apple's debuted a battery case for the juice-sucking iPhone, an ungainly lumpy case that Sheeple will happily shell out $99 for. Really, Merriam-Webster? Now that's a bad Apple. I'm sorry, really. I couldn't help myself there, you know. Bad. Get it? All right, if you want a chance to sit down with Apple CEO Tim Cook, Charity Buzz is back at it again. This time, it's more than coffee. It's a lunch meeting with Tim Cook inside Apple's brand new park. Now, the auction has already reached its estimated value of $100,000, but past auctions with Cook hit as high as $610,000 in 2013 or as low as $200,000 in 2015. See, somebody overpaid in 2013. The auction lasts until May 16th. Now, you also all know how much I love my iPad Pro, so let's check out my app of the week. And this week, it's Marvel's Color Your Own for the iPhone and iPad. Now, if you're a fan of adult coloring books like this and not the dirty ones, and you love comics, you're gonna love this. There are a few pages that you can color for free from classic comics, but if you want to get access to the entire collection of content, it's a subscription service. Now, I get it, Marvel can't just give us everything, but a subscription service for $39.99 a year, and that's 58% off. All right, I'll just start off with the free ones, and I wanted to share a few of them with you here. So here's my Doctor Strange. I like to bring out the detail in his face in this one. And then here's my Raverine. It's my take on Wolverine, but with like rave colors. So you see his claws all like, like pink and green. It's super cool.
Yeah, Brian, that's horrible. Horrible.
Okay. Let's get to some viewer feedback, and I think I really lit a fire under the iWorks and Pages community because I was hammered on Twitter and email with plenty of Applebite Nation that uses Pages. John Dowell says, there are many more than 2 folks out there who adore Pages. Chips T95 on Twitter writes, I use iWork and listen to Applebite Extra Crunchy. Take that sad apple away. Okay, I just erased it. Now, David James then responded to Chips T95 and says, I also use Pages. Fine then, there are now 4 of you who use Pages. I'm kidding with you all. All right, that's going to do it for this week. You can email us at theapplebite@cnet.com or tweet me at Brian Tong. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you all next time for another Bite of the Apple.